Hello students, welcome to ChemEasy. In this video, you are going to learn about conformations of one of the alkane, that is ethane. Before watching this video, subscribe ChemEasy to learn chemistry easily. The same topic available in our channel with Tamil explanation also. First, let us see conformations of alkanes in general. Alkane contains carbon-carbon sigma bonds. Around the internuclear axis of the carbon-carbon bond, electron distribution of the sigma molecular orbital is symmetrical, which is not disturbed due to rotation about its axis. This permits free rotation about the carbon-carbon single bond. The free rotation results into different spatial arrangements of atoms in space, which can change into one another. By means of rotation about a carbon-carbon single bond, one of the spatial arrangement can be converted into another type of spatial arrangement. This is called conformations or conformers or rotamers. Alkanes can have infinite number of conformation by rotation around carbon-carbon single bond, but the rotation around carbon-carbon single bond in alkane is not completely free. This rotation is hindered by a small energy barrier of 1 to 20 kilojoules per mole due to weak repulsive interaction between the adjacent bonds. Such type of repulsive interaction is called as torsional strain. Now we will discuss about conformations of ethane. Ethane molecule consists of a carbon-carbon single bond and each carbon in ethane molecule attached with 3 hydrogen atoms. You consider this ball and stick model for ethane. Now here this is one carbon and this one is another one carbon and each carbon attached with 3 hydrogen atoms. Now, if you keep one of the carbon in this ball and stick model stationary and another one carbon, suppose if it is rotated, what will happen? Which results in infinite number of spatial arrangement of hydrogen atom attached to one carbon atom. For example, if you keep this carbon stationary and if you rotate this carbon, then infinite number of spatial arrangement is possible with respect to the hydrogen atom of this carbon atom. So these are called conformational isomers or conformers. There are infinite number of conformations of ethane, but in that infinite numbers of conformation, there are two extreme cases. One of the case, that is one of the conformation in which hydrogen atoms attached to two carbon atoms are as close together as possible. That conformation is called as eclipsed conformation. In another one conformation, hydrogens are as far apart as possible, which is known as staggered conformation. Apart from eclipsed and staggered conformation, remaining all are intermediate conformations. That intermediate conformations are called as Q conformations. In all the conformations, the bond angles and the bond length remains the same, which will not be altered. Eclipsed and staggered conformations can be represented in two projections. One is Stauhar's projection and another one is Newman projection. Let us see one by one. First one, Stauhar's projections. In this Stauhar's projection, the molecule, that is the ethane molecule, viewed along the molecular axis. Then it is projected on paper by drawing the central carbon-carbon bond a somewhat longer straight line. In that straight line, the upper end of the line is slightly tilted towards the right or left hand side. The front carbon is shown at the lower end of the line, whereas the rear carbon, that is the backside carbon, is shown at the upper end. Since in ethane molecule each carbon is attached with 3 hydrogen atom, in Stagger's projection also each carbon has 3 lines attached to it corresponding to 3 hydrogen atoms. The lines are inclined at an angle of 120 degree to each other. Here the Stagger's projection of ethane given. So this one is eclipsed conformation and this is staggered conformation. If you see the molecule along the molecular axis, then to project on paper, this carbon-carbon bond is given as a longer straight line. So you see here this point is one carbon and this point is another one carbon. So this longer straight line is bond between the two carbon atom, and this is the upper end of the line. This is slightly tilted either to right or left. Here it is tilted to right side. So you can see this is slanting. This part is tilted to right side and the front carbon is shown at the lower end of the line. It means here this is the lower end of the line, here front carbon, and the rear carbon is here. That is the upper end. And each carbon has 3 lines. So these 3 lines, this indicates the carbon hydrogen bond, 3 hydrogens. So here also 3 lines are there. And between these 2 lines, any 2 lines, the bond angle is 120 degree. As like that, this is staggered conformation. The second one is Newman projections. In this Newman projection, the molecule is viewed at the carbon-carbon bond head-on. The carbon atom which is nearer to the eye is represented by a point. The hydrogen atom attached with this carbon atom are shown by 3 lines drawn at an angle of 120 degree to each other. Then one more carbon atom, that is the rear carbon atom. The carbon atom which is away from the eye is represented by a circle, and the 3 hydrogen atom which is attached with this rear carbon atom are shown attached to it by the shorter lines drawn at an angle of 120 degree to each other. Here Newman projections of ethane given. This one is staggered conformation of ethane and this one is eclipsed conformation of ethane. In this middle point is one of the carbon which is closer to the eye, and this is attached with 3 longer lines which indicates carbon hydrogen bond. Between any 2 bond, the bond angle is 120 degree. And this circle indicates the rear carbon. It means the carbon which is away from the eye. This circle is backside of this carbon, and this circle also attached with 3 shorter lines which indicates carbon hydrogen bond, and between these 2 bonds also, any 2 bond also, the bond angle is 120 degree. But this carbon hydrogen bond and this carbon hydrogen bond, if you consider between these two, the bond angle is 60 degree. It means this carbon hydrogen bond is not exactly front side of this carbon hydrogen bond. In case of eclipsed conformation, remaining all are similar. It means the carbon hydrogen bond, this point and circle, everything 120 degree bond angle, everything is similar. But if you consider the bond angle between these two, it means the carbon hydrogen bond of this front carbon and rear carbon hydrogen bond, these two, if you consider the bond angle is only 0 degree, it means this carbon hydrogen bond is just exactly backside of this carbon hydrogen. Now, if you rotate this staggered conformation for 60 degree, it means by keeping one carbon stationary, another one if you rotate for 60 degree, then we can get eclipsed conformation. In the same way, eclipsed conformation, if you rotate for 60 degree, we can get the staggered conformation. Due to this reason, it is called as rotational isomers or rotamers. Between these two extremes, it means between staggered and eclipsed conformation, there is an infinite number of intermediate conformations of ethane. Now let us see the relative stability of staggered and eclipsed conformations. In case of staggered form of ethane, the electron clouds of carbon-hydrogen bonds are as far apart as possible. So there are minimum repulsive forces, minimum energy and maximum stability of the molecule. When the staggered form changed into the eclipsed form, the electron clouds of the carbon-hydrogen bonds come closer to each other. This results in an increase in electron cloud repulsions. If there is an increased repulsive forces, then the molecule possesses more energy and ultimately less stable. The repulsive interaction between the electron clouds, which affects the stability of a conformation, is called torsional strain. A magnitude of torsional strain depends upon the angle of rotation about carbon-carbon bond. This angle is also called dihedral angle or torsional angle. Of all the conformations of ethane, the staggered form has the least torsional strain and the eclipsed form having the maximum torsional strain. Therefore, comparatively, staggered conformation is more stable than the eclipsed conformation. Hence, the ethane molecule largely remains in staggered conformation, or the staggered conformation is the preferred conformation. But the rotation around carbon-carbon bond in ethane is not completely free. The energy difference between the two extreme forms, it means between eclipsed and staggered conformation, is of the order of 12.5 kilojoules per mole. This energy is very small. Even at ordinary temperatures, the ethane molecule gains thermal or kinetic energy, which is sufficient enough to overcome this energy barrier of 12.5 kilojoule per mole through intermolecular collisions. So that the rotation about carbon-carbon single bond in ethane is almost free. It has not been possible to separate and isolate different conformational isomers of ethane. If you like this video, share with your friends and subscribe ChemEasy.